Alright guys, it's September 17th, probably right around 5:30 in the afternoon. Just got through working on some projects that I was working on. And I mentioned yesterday that I was going to be bush hogging every afternoon for a little while till I get it all kind of knocked down and taken care of. So anyway, going to kind of give you guys a ride along. I don't know how good this is going to turn out. One, because the tractor is really loud, and I don't know if you'll be able to hear me over the tractor, but we're going to try it and see how it works. Anyway, it's been a kind of a warm day today, not hot, but a little warm. But we got a cold front coming in. Hang on one second, guys. Pretty soon it's going to bring it back down to a little cooler weather again. Anyway, you guys are going to be able to get a bird's eye view of what I see. Now, most of this has actually been done before. Since I've had it, but I haven't gone completely all the way in the back, which I won't do today because I got the camera in one hand and having to steer, and I don't know what's back there as far as ditches and holes, and I sure don't want to end up in something that I can't get out of. So anyway, guys, fix to crank the tractor and let's see how this works out. So I turn the switch on here, and here's the actual ignition. Down here you push it. That's how old this tractor is. It's in 57, 58, I think, 1958, something like that. But anyway, here's the ignition. I turn the key on. It's on the left hand side there. I put it in first gear so that way it'll go a lot slower. Especially when you're bush hogging, you want to go in first gear. So anyway, I hope you guys can hear me. Actually, I think I'm going to put it in second gear until we get out there, and then I'll put it back in first gear when I go to bush hog. Second gear, you'll go a lot faster. And the guineas have invaded the goat pen, as you can see. They're getting all the bugs, which is kind of good. And the goats, of course, one of them checking them out, but the other goats are out there in the field. We take them out a little bit more with fresh grass. But anyway, here we go. You can see where one part of this is actually lower than the other. It's been done recently, well, about a month and a half ago, and that's as far as we got because we had so much rain. It was too wet to get the rest of it, so the other is actually a lot higher. So you're going to get a good idea of, once you let it go for 3 or 4 months, what happens. In fact, the county came out and did all by the road. And they did such a good job, I figured I'd go ahead and knock all this down, and hopefully it's going to last until next spring. It won't get much higher than this. And of course, this is where we're going to fence in and put the goat. And you're going to actually get a shot of where the pond is. And if I'm yelling, I apologize, but I'm not sure if you're able to hear me or not. So anyway, here we go. the bush hogging gear now. And you'll hear it when it kicks in. I gotta put it back in first gear. This gives you an idea of what I see when I'm doing it, because I know a lot of you may not have ever been on a tractor, not bush hogging. One second, I got to raise the bush hog up a little too low. Shortcut here, so I can go back and show you the pond, because I don't want to bore you guys with all this loud noise. Much better. Sorry about all that noise, guy, but unfortunately the tractor and the bush hog's loud. If you'll look right in there, there's a bare spot right in there. And I know there's been deer over here. I've seen them over in here. And I know they bedded down in here before, because actually back behind me back there, I found a spot when the first time I was bush hog, and there was a big old bare spot in there where the deer, they actually jumped out and took off running when we were bush hogging. But I got a feeling that's what's been bedding down in there. In fact, I hope it's only been a deer or deer and not anything else living in there. But it looks like deer. But they got them a little place right in there. It looks like they've been bedding down in there, unfortunately. But I got to clear it out. But as you can see, the pond here, it's kind of hard to see. I'm not sure how good a shot you guys are getting. It's a small pond. It's just overgrown with trees and weeds, and that's one of the things. After I get the house done, I'm gonna start working on little by little and getting a lot of the trees out of here and getting the weeds out of here and cleaning it out. I'm positive it's a snake pit. So when I do it, I'm going to do it in the wintertime, so I'm not in there with all the snakes in the hot summer when they're most active. But anyway, I've had a couple people ask me about the pond or mention putting a pond in, but it actually has a pond. And honestly, when I bought the place, I didn't know it had a pond in it. Somebody said, oh yeah, you have one. It's in that big clump of trees over there. So anyway, here's the pond. And again, the property goes back on the other side of the pond, back there quite a ways. When I get it all cleared out, bush hogged out this time around, which I'm going to get it all done, I'm going to give you another ride around or walk around, show you this side of the property that nobody normally gets to see, because I keep the other side clean and clear on the other side of the tree line there. So anyway, here's the pond. And if somebody actually mentioned one time about going swimming in the pond, I wouldn't advise it. Like I said, you know, I've already found copperheads up here and who knows what else. And I've heard there's cottonmouths in there, but I'm not going swimming in there. But okay, guys, I'm gonna call it a quits, and I'm gonna take and try to get as much more of this bush hogging done before it starts to get dark, so I can go in and get me a shower and get something to eat and take a break. So, all right, guys, till tomorrow, and I'll actually get another video out tomorrow. All right, see you guys later. Bye.